You don't receive compensation.
You know?
Yeah.
New board member, he's out.
Yeah.
Volunteers?
And more times than not, you hear more slander and negativity than thank you. So today, Gary and I want to thank you.
Especially.
Yeah.
Thank you for stepping up. Thank you for giving up your time, your valuable time. Thank you for making our community a better place to live. There's a saying, it takes a village to raise a child. In 1 year that I've been a board member, I can honestly tell you it takes a village to run a successful HOA. Our village consists of our property manager, Jamie Hayning, who wanted to be here, who had like double commitments and was trying to make it here, but just couldn't. So thank you, Jamie. The prior board, the new board, all standing committee members, all ad hoc committee members, and all individual homeowner contributors like Randy Hansen, Karen Vienza, Cliff Gibbs, Angela and Tim Martin. So I got several thank you shout outs that I want to make, and I promise it won't be too long. So my first shout out goes to the Architectural and Landscape Committee, Chuck, Rob, Tom, and Shannon. Yes. In my opinion, you have one of the most difficult jobs and budget heavy of all committees. Ensuring that the committee is properly cared for, aesthetically pleasing, negotiating turbulent waters of defiant homeowners.
Love it.
Incomplete applications, front fountains, tree trimmings, billings, flowers, paint, awning, etc. In my opinion, you deserve a medal.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you. Alright, so I don't know where Karen is, but Karen, this is a shout out to Karen, our chief editor of the RMCC newsletter. Karen, month after month, you put together a monthly newsletter to keep our homeowners informed. Your newsletters are professional. They look like they came out of the Look magazine. Thank you for taking the time to do this important task. Communication is so important, and you do a fantastic.
You think she did a better job than just the plain stuff that I used to send out? So.
Yeah.
Better than him.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah. Alright.
We're quicker and step up.
Is Karen here?
No, and she said she was
I wanted
going
to make a submission, so I'll call her.
Okay. I've never met Karen. I was hoping to meet her.
Okay, thank you. Sorry for the interruption.
No, no worries. Alright, Cliff Gibbs. Thank you for the hundreds of hours you spent getting our financial records
Yeah.
ordered
Yeah.
with property management, the IRS, our financial institution, the CPAs, and the auditors. Thank you for documenting site maps, researching our meters, our utility meters and bill costs. You've put us on a path for future potential HOA savings. Thank you for digitizing thousands and thousands of HOA paper records and organizing the needed hard copies into the file cabinets, which are now located in the maintenance shed office area, and they're in file cabinets. The HOA is very fortunate to have you on the board and for you now to be our president. Thank you very much.
He took on the IRS, that's my hero, man. That's my hero.
Here's to the hero.
Here's to the hero. I'll cheer that one.
Cheers.
I need a water anyway.
Yeah.
Cheers.
It's red
Water
water.
and wine. Earthquake.
Is there one? Wait a second. No, I don't feel it.
Hats off to Marty Sherlecki and Greg Trapp. Thank you, Marty.
Yay, Marty.
Buy some most policies.
So Greg, they tried to come, but he said they were out of town, and he says, Marie, I just don't think we can make it back in time for the party, but Greg had originally wanted to be here. Anyways, Marty, Greg, thank you for the numerous hours spent digging through the CC&Rs, the bylaws, digesting those insurance policies, determining the risk to our homeowners, to our HOA, and for educating us. A very financially significant and laborious task. I could not do what you did. It is so crucial to our future. Thanks to your efforts, the association and homeowners are on a better path should the big one. Thank you.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Marty.
All right, property management ad hoc. Alex Fuentes, Rob
Yeah.
Corvette, Mary Willis, David Reinhardt, Alan Bowley, Tim Martin, Cliff Gibbs. Thank you for your time and effort in interviewing and recommending our new property management company, DRM. Whenever transitioning to a new company, there will be hiccups. But I can tell you, I am blown away by the differences between our current company and our previous company. Despite 0 on-site hours, Jamie attends the ALC meetings, the Architectural Landscape Committee. She provides the board a weekly report of the activities that occurred during the week. Her minutes, like, so you know I'm the new secretary, it's like, I was like, oh my God, how accurate are these? Her minutes of the annual meeting were fantastic. So thank you, Alex. Thank you, team, Alex's team, for your time and effort in research and recommending DRM. Thank you.
All right. Yeah, thank you.
We made it.
All right. The negotiation ad hoc committee, that's David Reinhardt, Gary Bruton, Bill Maxwell, Dee Lampine, Nick Pete Cocello, Alan Bowley, and Marty Strelacki. Our association is at a critical juncture for our future. Which path are we going to take? What's important to homeowners? Thank you for your ongoing support. First, the Oasis Ranch settlement, now NUW. Thank you for compiling a list of what's important to our homeowners for the negotiating team's use. Thank you. All right, security. Alan Bowley, Evan Chardon, David Reinhardt, Gary Mendoza.
Hey, hey.
Abby Russell, Mary Willis. Thank you, Alan, for your leadership and your hours spent researching our existing systems and implementing new systems. Thank you, Evan, for setting up the Zoom calls. And if you don't know, Evan contacted Google because when you put in Rancho Mirage address, it came up and it put the address of Frank Sinatra Gate, not the Bob Hope. So Evan got it changed. Thank you. Thank you, Richard Weinstein. He wasn't on the committee, but he's a homeowner here, and he was instrumental for his knowledge and expertise on security gate equipment. And I thank you very much. Thank you, team, for working to keep security of our community a priority. Thank you.
Yeah.
Social. Anita Wardell.
Ho!
Fran Chisholm. Oh, shoot, look before I could get there. Faye and Susie Lucas. Thank you, Anita, for arranging the Gaiden tournament. Although we were not able to attend, we know that it was well attended. Anita said over 100 people.
We had a blast.
Fabulous.
We had a blast.
great.
It was great. It was great.
If we attended, we would have won.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah.
But you did.
We're ready for the next one.
Yes, exactly.
As we all know, COVID has caused all of us to curtail our social get-together. As restrictions lift, we look forward to many events in the future, and thank you for your
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh.
All right, so this is to the spouses and partners of all our board members.
Stand up. Everybody stand up.
Not a board member, but it's like, damn, what's your chip?
And committee
You guys have to deal with
members. So, and I think every board member and committee member feels exactly the same way. We are sincerely grateful for your patience.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I did something right, finally.
All right.
It's not over yet.
No, yeah.
We are sincerely grateful for your patience, understanding, and accepting of the countless hours we spend on HOA matters.
Bravo.
You are our strength, our support, and our foundation. We appreciate your flexibility and thank you for listening to our never-ending HOA story.
Yeah.
Right?
Sense of humor, sense of humor. You gotta have a sense of humor.
Alright, so now you can see why I say it takes a village to run a successful HOA. Are we where we want to be? No. Do we have more work to do? Yes. Absolutely. But think of all the great things that could happen if we were all, not like just us in this room, but our fellow residents, were all pulling the wagon in the same direction.
Wow.
Our strength is our homeowners, like you, who give unselfishly of their time and energy, who remain positive despite the negativity. So as you mingle today, I want you to take a moment and thank and recognize the work of the people in this room and for their contributions.
All right.
Especially the spouses and partners.
Yeah.
All right, so that's nothing. Steve and Mary.
Are we supposed to come up there now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you shot.
Oh, man.
Shocker.
It's a joke.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna get shot, I get shot with a brick in my hand.
Okay, here we are. Oh, pink for girls, okay, good. All right, so
Camera shot.
at the annual meeting, I stated we had some gifts for you. Thank you for your leadership and countless hours of unpaid hours of service.
Oh, I didn't get paid for this?
Yes.
Never underestimate the difference you have made in the lives that you have touched.
You got paid in friendship
Money's in the back.
Thank you, Andy.
and love.
You will be missed. So now, please open your first
Okay.
gift. Yeah, put your drinks down.
Right.
And I'll tell you a little bit about your first gift. It's a card. Don't open that one. Don't open
Right.
that be your last one. Open up this one. All right. Oh, this is love. Oh, is this love?
I like that.
Oh,
Nice.
me too. Wow.
Classy.
Are we special?
Love it.
Wow.
Where can
I'll
we
write my
buy,
names on it.
where can we buy those?
I know, what can we buy them?
I want a set of those.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm gonna tell you, so Claudia Dennis, who is a fellow,
We have a gift shop
a
now.
homeowner, she's in 64, she made these
She's
lots.
awesome.
Really nice.
Wow.
You can, so they're not, you can't put them in the microwave and you can't dishwasher them, but.
She's now on my social committee.
She,
Good.
I think,
Yeah.
I think they're beautiful. They are.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Wow.
Thank you,
Open your next
I know.
one.
But they look great.
Just set it on the shelf.
It's really soft. Put a flower in it. They don't hold water either.
Find the other one.
Some bar in my stomach.
There's a process here.
They're just step by step.
definite process.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's close. There's a restaurant in there. There's a bar.
What is the restaurant?
Bar. Come on.
Oh, I can tell you that, you know, the HOA can drive you to drinking.
Whoa, yeah.
That too has our names on it.
Yes, and it has RMCC on it.
This will be great, so up to about there with a nice bourbon in the evening, that'll be
There you
perfect.
go.
Yeah.
Crown Royal.
There you go.
There you go. That worked.
Thank you very much.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is so nice. All right, so last but not least, there's a gift card. We reached out to your spouses, and your spouses told us your favorite restaurant. Is this a card? That's the one. Oh, I didn't know whether.
Morton's.
Whoa. Yeah.
We'll think about all of you when we eat steak.
Yeah, exactly.
No bidders.
Mary's like McDonald's.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
show that
Okay, let me tell you, thank you very much. I've been very fortunate for 14 years to serve on this board, and I must tell you that there's good times and bad times, and
Yeah.
The thing that is so amazing is that, you know, everything you do, you think of the big picture. And it's really unfortunate that some people just don't have that vision and cannot vision the big picture. It's kind of it's all about me. And they don't get past that. And that's really the sad part when we have to deal with the homeowners. I'd like to think that everybody would think of the good for what we are going to be and what we're going to become downstream. But unfortunately, sometimes we can't get past that. I want it to stay, and it's always been, and it will always be. And I'm very fortunate that I convinced Marie to run for the board.
Sell anything like.
She can.
That's what she did.
I'm witness of
We
that.
have,
I second that.
if anybody
And third
gets
that.
up early in the morning, you're welcome to join Marie and I for coffee. We have coffee usually around 5:30.
Whoa.
And I
I'm
must
just
tell
going to
you,
bed.
She has condemned me on many occasions because she's now on the board. So, anyway, I've been blessed, I really have, and I am very fortunate that I had the job that allowed me to also be on our board and to serve not only as president, and I don't think I ever held the job as vice president, but I always held the job either as president or secretary or whatever. So, I want to thank you all for being allowed to serve everybody. It is not the most thankful job in the world, and I just wish that every single homeowner was required to serve at least 2 years on the board.
I agree.
Yeah. Whoa.
Or serve a prison term.
That could be, that could be hilarious, huh?
I was gonna say that you would appreciate where you live and what you do and how you treat people on a much higher scale if you were on the board. And I hope that people continue to run. This is a blessing. We had 5 people running for the board. We've never had that. And so I'm thrilled and I hope that continues. And thank you for the opportunity to serve everybody.
Yeah.
So, all of you here in this room, you're here because you serve this community. So, I guess one of the things that I think is important to think about is that community service is the rent that we pay for the room that we take on this earth. And everyone in this room is motivated to pay the rent.
Bravo.
That's right. Cheers.
That's not original. Guess who said that? Muhammad Ali said that about 20 or 30 years ago, and I subscribe to it. So that's all I'm going to say. Thank you all. You pay your rent, and you do a great job. Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers.
I have one more thing to say. I want to thank Jerry for her putting up with Steve. And I want to thank my husband Charlie for putting up with us.
Yeah, there you go.
Yay.
When you get,
The
when you
unsung
get
hero.
calls at 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning because they're working out of
The
town and they want
unsung
you to take
hero.
care.
The
It's
husband in the
amazing
background.
how you feel. And this is important. This is a serving job.
Yeah.
And you will serve your community well. And you've
Yeah.
done a good job, Steve.
Thank you.
Jerry has done a good job putting up with you. My husband has done a
Yeah.
good job putting up with me. And okay.
Thank you.
Teamwork.
Great. You know we have a Facebook group for the HOA.
No,
Okay, so I just want to mention that because we have a Facebook group just for Rancho Mirage Country Club for people that come and that live here, but also people that come and visit here. They can be involved and be. I really anytime anybody asks me where I live, I say Rancho Mirage. Where is that? Oh, it's 10 minutes from Palm Springs. I don't want to market Palm Springs. I want to market Rancho Mirage because this is where we live. And we have to build a community, and the Facebook group is about being all positive. You can post all you want, but it's keep it all positive and light. It's about our community, who we really are, who really want to be in the future. So I think it's important that people get engaged a little bit about our beautiful community.
I couldn't agree with you more. There's so much, like next door has a lot of negative posts. Oh, yeah. And, that's why I wanted Gary and I wanted to thank you all, because, like, it's easy to be critical of things that aren't working or could be improved, but
Right.
it's, you know, it's like stepping up and saying, you know, I'm gonna make a difference, I'm gonna improve things, and that's all each and every one of us can do, so hats off to all of you involved.
Yeah.
Cheers.
I love you all,
Yeah.
all right?
Cheers.
I love you all.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, Marie, thank you so much for hosting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Marie and Gary. Awesome.
Gary.
Thank you for hosting.